Hello everyone, my name is Griffin and we are back with another reaction video. We are reacting to another one of Nuke's top 5 videos. This one is titled Top 10 Ghost Videos So Scary It Gets You Up to 11. I've always said it and I'll say it again, I love the paranormal and the supernatural. I also know how to respect it because I'd rather not have any of it attached to me or follow me home. Because, yeah, fuck that. So, with that being said, let's get right into the video, shall we?
This next video was recorded by a man named Javier from Argentina. Javier says that he was worried about his friend Antonio as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers. He calls out Antonio's name. Again, no answer. So Javier climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard and goes to the back door of the house. For some reason, the door is open. Fearing the worst, Javier goes inside to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Antonio!
Oh, for a second there, I thought that was a pair of eyes.
Antonio!
It's like the door is stuck.
Hey! Antonio, soy yo. Javier. Puta madre.
Whoa.
Javier.
Oh, that's what that was.
Hey. Hey, loco. Soy Javier, boludo.
God, it's such an old style door. Oh yeah, I'd be a bit creeped out.
Che, loco, ¿sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda, ¿cómo andás? ¿Estás bien? Che, loco, si sos vos, salí.
This isn't
¿Escuchan
good.
eso?
Honestly, I'd probably just leave and then call the cops.
Javier doesn't know what is going on, and he doesn't want any part of it. He decides to just leave the house and call the police. But just as he's about to exit, he hears a strange sound from somewhere behind him. The next 30 seconds are like something right out of a nightmare.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Oh no. No. Nope. No. Fuck that. Absolutely. Fuck that. Here's the thing. When it comes to voices, if you hear a voice, whether it be your own or somebody else's that you recognize, especially when it comes to a situation like this, and you see shit like that happen, don't ever go to the voice, because that is one of the worst ideas you can have, is to go to that voice, because it's a trap. It's nothing but a trap and a lie. You do not go to the voice, you back up and you leave. And then you get somebody to come and exercise the fuck out of whatever that shit is. because that is nothing but bad news.
Did you see it? A door swings open by itself and someone
thought I
or
saw
something with glowing eyes seems to peek over the upper glass of the door, 7 feet in the air. Javier has had about enough and just makes a run for it.
Oh yeah,
He says that whoever or whatever this was, it certainly was not his friend Antonio. After calling the police over to the residence, Javier learns that his friend has tragically passed away inside the house, just behind that door that he couldn't open. Javier is so upset and confused by the whole ordeal that he just can't let it go. He decides to return to Antonio's house in search of answers.
Oh, that is not a good idea.
It did not go well.
No. That is not a good idea. No. All right, here's the other thing. I've said this in other videos I've made of reactions of Nuke's Top 5. If you're going to do this stuff, you know, that's your decision. You can go ahead and do it. But bring somebody with you. At least one or more people. Bring with you. Because don't ever go alone. You need somebody to fucking pull your ass out or save your ass. It's just, why? I don't understand why. Look, there are people who do urban exploration, which is fine, but still you should have somebody with you because you never know, there might be a squatter or some crazy ass person there that could possibly kill your ass. But when it comes to paranormal shit, you should never go alone. Whether people are skeptical or believe in the shit or not, it is not a good idea to go alone. Because there are people who have been skeptical of the shit who have gone alone, who have come back with something attached to them, or that just followed them back. And then they have just fucked up their life.
Esta es la pieza. Mierda. Una laucha. Da un poco de escalofrío estar acá, se siente una carga un poco pesada, qué sé yo.
He should not have gone back.
Qué mierda.
No, leave.
La linterna. ¿Qué pasó?
He needs to leave.
Mierda.
He needs to leave now.
¡Hey! ¿Quién es? ¿Quién anda ahí?
No, don't follow it.
Mierda.
He shouldn't follow it. He needs to leave now. Oh, he should have fucking left the building. I don't know why the black square is there, but... Dude, he fucking trapped himself.
¡Hola! ¿Qué mierda anda ahí, la concha de su madre?
This is another thing you shouldn't do when it comes to spirits, especially... This one, I think, is more of a demonic one. Is to don't show fear. Once they know you're afraid, that's when they know they have you. That is the one thing. You need to stand firm or just leave. If you show fear and panic and shit like this, you're kind of in trouble. Dude, just fucking leave.
Hey!
Get out. He needs to get out. Like right now.
And with that, Javier is done. He leaves the house, and to this day, he claims that he has no explanation for what happened inside. A house without history.
Yeah, I mean, after the first time he was there and he saw that head pop up into that window that was 7 feet off the fucking ground, that should have been it. After he called the police, that should have been it. He should have never returned to that place. Because there's a possibility, if it's not attached to that home, that it could have either attached to him or followed him, which is not a good idea.
A family living in Kansas City, Missouri are away from home one night when their Nest security camera captures something truly bizarre. A shadow-like figure about the height of a child can be seen moving from the upstairs bedroom. The figure doesn't appear to walk or run, but rather float at a high speed before it just disappears into thin air. A small, childlike voice can be heard before.
It actually looked like it formed right here and then just went through all the bars and then just completely, it started to appear right here and then went through all the bars, then formed right here and then just followed the kid into the room. It didn't look like it came out of the room. It looked like it started right here in midair and just floated through all the railings and just formed right here and then just followed the kid.
Before it just disappears into thin air. A small childlike voice can be heard calling out, "Help."
Oh,
The family has never experienced anything paranormal before, so they have no idea just what this could be. The house was only built 15 years ago, and they've searched online, but they can't find any strange history about the house or land. So just what is this?
Might be just a
Let
random
me know what
spirit.
you think. We need scary videos.
It might be just a random spirit that was wandering around.
So if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5,
Because there are wandering spirits. Not every spirit is attached or just sitting in some building or home or whatever. There are spirits that just wander around.
send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The uninvited guest. A family on Rote Island in Indonesia are gathered to celebrate a birthday when one of the guests captures something truly chilling on camera.
Semua suara kok. Mari sini sudah. BLL.
Oh, I see that. I see it. It's in the window.
A strange uninvited guest can be seen looking into the window, watching the family as they celebrate.
Creepy.
Now, without a source, we'll never know exactly what's going on here. So, tell
It looks like the ghost is staring in the direction of the girl. I mean, with the black of the eyes that you can barely see through how pixelated this potato camera is, it looks like it's staring towards the girl.
me what you think.
BLL.
Cave Crisis. Alex Cantrell from
Here's another thing. It's a good thing because he has friends with him, but for spelunkers, cave wanderers, or whatever you want to call yourself, this is the one place where you should never go alone, ever, because you have no idea what's going to happen in a cave. Caves can be very, very unstable.
the YouTube channel Underground Explorers is invited to explore a cave on his friend's ranch in Texas. But the cave is partially submerged in water, making it very difficult to enter and explore. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that this video is not exactly anything paranormal, but it is very scary and 100% real. It's especially scary if you're even the slightest bit claustrophobic.
Oh yeah.
Now, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, I want to stress, no one was seriously injured in this video. The following footage was recorded by a professional cave diver. Do not attempt to do this yourself.
Yes, if you're going to go to caves or if you're going to do any spelunking, cave diving, whatever, please make sure you have a professional with you. Otherwise, you may slip up, make a mistake, and then you're stuck there or you're just lost forever and you're just dead. So always make sure you have a professional with you who knows what they're doing.
Alright, so Alex is joined by a few of his friends as they begin to explore the frightfully small cave.
Alright, who's got the oxygen meter? I don't see that. Look at this. We got an oxygen meter now? So people won't be mad at me? So what all does that show? Carbon monoxide?
Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, and low oxygen.
Cool.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
So
We got the Action Adventure twins here helping us out. As you guys are like, Matt, check the oxygen. Oh, danger levels.
breathe on it a little bit.
Danger.
Danger.
It's waterproof?
It is, but I don't
better
think it's gonna work too well if like the little intakes
Yeah,
get
that makes
clogged
sense.
with water.
It's gonna be hard to keep that thing out of the water.
Alright guys, we have made it out to the cave that's on the demolition ranch. Or off the ranch.
Wait, is it beeping already?
Well, see, I immediately dunked it underwater.
I told you.
So, you know, I don't think this is gonna give us the accurate. Probably not accurate.
Or the entire cave has bad air.
It might. Get into it.
Oh, wow. The amount of room that has for the entrance is just terrifying. I don't think my fat ass would be able to squeeze through that shit.
Already the end of her. Oh, God. A lot further. We're not even close.
As they work their way deeper and deeper into the cave, the passageway becomes smaller and more claustrophobic. Eventually, there is barely even room to breathe above the murky water. This is when the exploration goes horribly wrong.
Try really hard to keep my head. Well, this is where we're at right now. Yeah, this is intense.
I love that they're saying this is intense.
Yeah,
That makes me
heard
feel,
that yet.
that makes me feel good because I was scared in here and I'm like, what if these guys just come in and they're like, oh, this is a piece of cake. Let's climb it.
Yeah. No, this is a little rough.
Yeah.
I feel the rope on my foot. So much water in my ears. Yeah, same. Oh man.
Water in my eyes.
Snorkel would be nice right about now. Yeah. I got so much water in my nose.
Good time.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah, they probably should have brought a snorkel.
Yeah, don't look for him.
Does it really go further?
Is he under?
Oh, hell no, I'm not doing that.
I can just barely hear right here. So loud.
I think they probably should have brought a snorkel and goggles. That probably would have helped them a lot.
This is the waiting area.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I wouldn't go any further. That's barely enough room to do anything.
Are you going, Jacob?
Oh, he just bailed.
What the hell?
Oh my God! I'm coming out! Alright, we'll back it out. Back it out, come on out. Holy crap!
What the hell happened?
You okay? Man, you look like the sharkest guy. You like shoved me over the water. I'm sorry, Alex!
Alex's friend and fellow cave explorer Jacob is a little further ahead in a part of the cave that is so submerged that there's barely room to breathe. As he ducks under the murky water, Jacob becomes confused and panics, breathing in a mouthful of the dirty water. In a terrified frenzy, he tries to back out of the cave as fast as he can, but he slams into Alex, dragging him underwater too. Luckily, the two guys make it out safely, with only a few scratches to remind them of the terrifying incident. This video once again goes to show that sometimes people, even your own friends, can be much scarier and more dangerous than anything paranormal.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know about you, but just watching them in that cramped little tunnel gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, yeah. Real people can be much, much more terrifying and dangerous than any spirit or demon that might be in the paranormal or supernatural. People can be a hell of a lot worse.
Now, you can watch this entire exciting cave exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel, Underground Explorers.
That actually had to hurt.
Hiding under the bed. In another creepy video shared to TikTok without a source, a man is woken up in the middle of the night by a strange thumping sound coming from under his bed. What happens next is...
God, as a kid, I was so fucking terrified of looking under my bed during the night when it was bedtime. Oh, that's somebody outside. I was so damn terrified. It's just like I always thought there might be some sort of spirit or monster under my bed that would just grab me and yank me under. That's why I also never wanted to have like my foot or hand over my bed, because I always think that something would reach up, grab me, and drag me under, or do something like The Grudge does. Like if there's a shadow or something, she comes out, grabs you, and drags you into the darkness. Something like that. It just terrified me as a kid.
Absolutely horrifying.
Escucho algo debajo de la cama. Huh? Oh my God!
The man looks under his...
Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, that is the first time one of these videos has legitimately scared the shit out of me like that. Oh, it's usually video games that do that to me, man. Oh. Oh my God, that legitimately scared the fuck out of me. Oh, that's great. That's great. I like it. That's wonderful. Oh, God, if that happened to me, I would shit myself.
His bed, but sees nothing that could explain the mysterious thumping. But then a horrific thing comes sliding out from under his bed, and the video cuts. Now, I'm in no way claiming that this video is real, but it is definitely very creepy. And real or not, I'll leave that for you to decide. The haunted...
Oh, God. That was great. That was really great. I like that. That was good.
USS Salem. Seth Borden from the YouTube channel Seth and Chase, Josh from Exploring with Josh, and paranormal investigators Steve and Dylan from Haunted Nights joined together as they set out to investigate the many reports of paranormal encounters on board the historic Navy cruiser, the USS Salem. Although the USS Salem was never involved in any military combat, it was often used as an emergency relief ship and gave medical aid to horribly injured victims, both civilians and Navy crewmen. It is said that up to 400 people have died on the USS Salem throughout the years, including men, women, and children. Today, the Grand Historic Ship is preserved as a museum in Quincy, Massachusetts. Many visitors and employees claim to have seen or heard paranormal activity while on board the ship.
Well, considering how many people died on this ship, I wouldn't be surprised if there were some spirits left over.
Caretaker Don explains to the group of investigators that one very active spirit on the USS Salem is that of an older sailor who they refer to as Chief.
And this is, I think, where the chief hangs out.
You think the chief is here?
Well, I think the chief hangs out in here now.
Okay. So you would say that like chief is the authoritative figure?
I would say the chief is the guardian of the ship. The chief is the man who is concerned with people disrespecting the ship and things of that nature. And when the pandemic first started and I started working at home, my hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the chief would yank my hair.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
The guys decide to do an EVP session to try to communicate with the ghost known as the Chief.
He gonna get his hair yanked.
The recorder captures some very disturbing responses.
Can you speak into this device in my hand with the blinking red light? That's an emergency current right after it gets a hold hand.
We are a what?
We are something. Clear as day.
Yeah.
That's so vocal, too. Yeah. Dude.
We are. We are. Oh my God. Crazy as ever.
What is that last word?
It's 2 syllables.
Yeah. We are.
We are alive. We are something.
Do we just sit there and try it one more time?
Yeah.
Because
now we've heard them, we can tell them that we can hear you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
let's bring
right
it
there.
back. All right, I'm gonna do it again. We heard you say we are something. We can't understand you. Can you repeat yourself? We are what?
Can the chief come down here and talk to us?
Chief, if you're here watching us, can you tell us your name? Oh my God, it did it again.
Bro, I don't even want to film, like, if this is
Every question.
Oh my God.
No, bro, I don't want to film. That's fucking scary.
My God.
Oh, we got some.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just gotta show you this. I'm never one to like show off evidence to like people until like we leave, but like I just want to show you this.
Yeah, we want like the raw reaction to this.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
You've heard them get pissed off like this before?
The group believes that they might have made contact with the entity known as the Chief, and it seems that they have really pissed him off. Next, they investigate the mess hall, a large room that is said to be where the Chief appears the most. Using an Ovilus device and an EVP recorder, the group questions the spirits that haunt the ship, and this is when things get downright creepy.
Who's following us here? And why are you screaming?
Helpless.
Helpless. They're helpless.
Oh, we're helpless.
That's way worse. Some touch it.
My hair just got touched. I literally just felt my hair get
He said every time he came out here, he got his hair pulled when he had long hair.
My hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the chief would yank my hair.
If you saw it on camera, but I felt it. Holy shit.
That one would have got it.
Yeah, we'll mind you.
Oh, good point. Flashlight's on.
Helpless.
Helpless. They're helpless.
Oh, we're helpless.
Yep, I saw
Just
that.
like what happened to the ship's caretaker, Don, something seems to touch Seth's hair. But that's not all they captured. Now, before this next clip, it should be mentioned that the ghost of a young girl and her mother are also said to haunt the USS Salem. When the explorers review their footage, it seems like they might have encountered one of these spirits without even knowing.
Maybe we should...
Alice.
Alice?
Alice?
Alice.
A woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Did you see it? If you watch closely, you can see a figure that looks like a girl in a long skirt walking in the background.
Alice.
Alice?
Alice?
Alice.
A woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Alice?
Alice?
Alice.
Name, right after
Oh, I saw that.
So did the group make contact with the chief? Or, well, did the chief make contact with Seth? And is this the ghost of one of the women who haunt the ship? I leave it up to you to decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channels Seth and Chase, Exploring with Josh, and Haunted Nights. The Waiting Room. Trixie Joy Velasco from Davao, Philippines is in the hospital giving birth to her daughter, while her fiancé Dave is waiting in an empty hospital ward nearby. While waiting, he sees something that sends a chill down his spine.
What?
There's no one in the room, but as David looks under the bed, 2 legs can be seen standing at the other side of the room. He looks up, and again, there's no one there. David is pretty freaked out. So did he accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal? Or just who or what do these legs belong to?
Probably somebody who's passed
Playtime
away into
is
the...
over. Lorelai Gonzalez from La Paz, Uruguay says that the 10-year-old daughter of one of her family members recorded a very creepy video while she was playing in her bedroom. The young girl is proudly showing off her brand new kitchen playset to the camera when suddenly she gets the scare of a lifetime.
Oh, I bet her doll moves.
Dos tenedores así. Uno rosita, igual que el cuchillo que mostré al principio. No sé si lo mostré al principio. Y este tenedor amarillo. Pues tener... Se me está cayendo todo. Perdón, se me está cayendo todo. 2 cuchillos amarillos iguales.
I'm keeping an eye on the doll.
Tengo esta tacita rosita y esta tacita
Yep.
como fucsia. Huevo. ¿Sí?
Yeah.
A creepy little doll seems to push over a plastic cup. The girl is a little confused but shrugs it off and continues showing her playset. Then the doll's arm lifts up and falls back down all on its own. The girl makes a run for it, flipping her camera and yelling for mama. According to Lorelai, the video was recorded years ago and the girl is now 14 years old. But she is still freaked out by this whole incident. They have...
I bet you after that she never got another fucking doll. Dolls are creepy. They really are.
No idea how the...
Especially porcelain dolls. They are the fucking creepiest and they seem to be the most haunted type of dolls ever. I will never have a porcelain doll. Ugh, fuck that.
Doll could have moved by itself, so this creepy recording remains a mystery to this day.
See?
You can tell the doll doesn't move by itself. First of all, considering by the make of the doll, but to the fact that the girl knows that the doll shouldn't be moving on its own.
Off the wall. 6 months ago, Reddit user AMRV5 moved into an old apartment along with her 2 roommates. Since then, posters, pictures, and basically anything they hang on their walls will frequently just fall to the floor for unknown reasons. This has happened so often that the 3 roommates are starting to get a bit freaked out. One night, Reddit user AMRV5 is all alone in her apartment. Something happens that is truly bizarre.
Ah, I knew it. I figured the picture moved on its own. That's the same webcam I used to have. It's that shitty ass webcam you guys see me. You saw my old recordings with instead of this nice new one. It's a shitty ass webcam, but it works. Ah, well.
A picture frame on the wall rocks back and forth on its own. Then the desk chair slowly moves to face her. The video cuts out there because Reddit user AMRV5 is so terrified that she hurries off to the kitchen to wait for her roommates to come home. Now, after posting her video to Reddit, shocked viewers ask if there might be a more logical explanation. For example, maybe the air vent above the picture is simply causing a draft.
Yeah, a draft isn't powerful enough to move your chair like that, nor is it powerful enough to do that with the fucking picture. Those things don't blow enough pressure to do that to either one. Plus, where it is, the draft wouldn't even be touching the picture or the chair. So anybody that thinks that it's probably a draft through the air vent, you're fucking stupid.
So AMRV5 explains that her thermostat is set to turn the heat on at around 4 p.m. every day, and that this could possibly cause an air current. So the next day, just before 4 p.m., she grabs her phone and records the vent.
This is our vent test.
Yeah, see, where the vent is, it's not, any of the air that's coming out is not going to touch the picture, nor is it going to really touch the chair. So it's not possible for enough. I mean, even if you aim the air at the picture and the chair, it doesn't produce enough air pressure to do anything to either.
We have about a minute until the heat's supposed to cycle on. We're going to see if that does anything to move the picture frame.
It's not. It's not going to produce enough pressure. That low rumble you hear, it always kicks on when something's about to happen. Yep, that shoe shouldn't be there. Yep. All right, anybody that makes the excuse about the air vent now for this thing, you are so fucking illogical. Those things don't produce nearly enough air pressure to knock it off the wall, let alone move it like it was.
He did not come on yet.
While waiting for the heat to come on, there's a loud bang at the door. When AMRV5 goes to check it out, she finds that a shoe has fallen down the steps. But then, another loud bang, this time from inside her apartment. She hurries back in and finds that the picture frame has fallen completely off the wall.
Yep.
So what do you think is going on here? Could Reddit user AMRV5's apartment?
I believe they got a spirit. I don't think it's demonic. I think they got a moody spirit, but I don't think it's a demonic one, because a demonic one would be a lot more aggressive. I think they just have a spirit that likes throwing shit.
Actually be haunted?
Kind of like a poltergeist.
I leave it up to you to decide. Bad vibes. Popular Czech ghost hunter Danny Threeman from the YouTube channel TV Twix and his friend Dominic set out to investigate an old abandoned laboratory in the Czech Republic. The building is a source of controversy and tragedy, as unsuspecting employees of the laboratory were forced to undergo horrible experiments to test and study dangerous chemicals. In some cases, these chemicals were fatal. Now, years later, locals claim that the spirit of one of these employees still haunts the building, still afraid and still angry. It's around 4 a.m. when Danny and Dominic find a...
If this spirit is one of the spirits that was being, experimented on, then yeah, that spirit has every right to be fucking angry. I mean, hell, if I was experimented on and I turned into a spirit, I'd be pissed.
Room with a single bed frame, possibly a bed that belonged to one of the lab employees. They activate their REM pod device and quickly realize that something is not quite right.
Já to zkusím položit na tu postel, víš co? Kámo, čekuj, ta postel vibruje, kde byl. Je to vidět? Ona se hejbe, kámo. Kámo, ten přístroj se úplně zbláznil, vole. A ono, kámo, vibruje celý ten rošt s tím přístrojem.
Yes.
Oh yeah, something's there, alright.
Kámo, děláš si
ta postel se hejbla. Lidi, víte to tam vzadu?
Píto.
To podle mě rovně, že jo?
Kámo, ona šla ke mně, vole.
Kámo.
Kámo. Ty krávo, OK, děkujem za znamení. Takže víme, že jsi tady s náma. Máme odejít z této místnosti pryč a nechat ti tvůj klid? Pokud ano, zkus se nám znovu projevit.
Yep. I think it wants to be left alone.
To si děláš prdel.
Yeah, I really...
OK, děkujeme za znamení. My tedy tuto místnost opustíme. Necháme tě tady v klidu, nebudeme se ptát na další dotazy. Nevíme, kámo, co se tomu dotyčnému stalo, proč je tady. A jdeme odsaď o prdele, kámo. Ty pito! Kámo, to si děláš prdel, vole.
Kámo.
To šlo po mně, kde byl, kámo.
Grab your fucking...
The bed frame seems to vibrate, triggering the REM pod device. Then the bed suddenly moves toward Danny. The two investigators stay calm, but when the bed aggressively slides across the room, they just get out of there. After gathering their courage, they decide to investigate the building's laboratory. This lab was the site of many horrible experiments and tests.
I wonder if they went back for their device. I don't know how much those things cost, but from what it looks like it's pretty expensive. So I kind of hope they went back and got their device. Otherwise, that is a loss of a lot of money. But yeah, hopefully they didn't leave it.
That were conducted on the building's employees. Danny starts to ask questions to try to get a response from the paranormal.
Good. It looks like they actually did go back and get it, unless they have multiple of them.
Presence in the building. For around 20 minutes or so, nothing much happens. But then things take a terrifying turn.
Jsi tu s námi, je tady nějaká duše, která by se chtěla projevit na nějakém z těch přístrojů. Jsme tady jenom kvůli vám, abyste nám ukázali, tu jste, a pak se samozřejmě zeptáme na nějaké otázky, proč tu jste. Ale jako upřímně nevím, přijeme, že už tady jsme asi 15-20 minut. Přístroje zatím nic. Trošku jsme to tady přeorganizovali, aby tady byla lepší energie.
I'm watching the doorway.
Kámo, viděl jsi to?
Co?
Čum?
Neřekli se hejbe, kde byl.
Kámo.
Je to vidět na tom videu, nebo ne?
Ne.
Vidí.
Kámo, asi jo. Já nevím, kámo.
A čum, jakoby, když to jako se zkusíme jako ustabilizovat, tak stejně se to jakoby trošičku jakoby hejbe, víš? Všim se z toho? Vidíš?
Jako ale vítr tady, kámo se to...
Oh yeah, they're here.
Kámo.
To byla ta židle teď?
Jo. Hej, viděli jste to lidi?
Kámo, co si to do píči s náma hraje, vole. Projev se nám, jestli si tady, dotkni se těch přístrojů, zkus něco s něčím pohnout, něco posunout. Kámo, ta židle zase, vole.
Kámo. Hej, já bych si s tím dal...
Kámo, já bych šel do toho radši dál, vole,
já
víš
taky,
co?
vole.
Oh, I saw
Kámo,
it. The doorway.
čekuj.
Something manifested itself.
Já jste vidět lidi, a ta židle se fucking klá, kde byl.
Jde to vidět, kámo.
Kámo, vem tu kameru a natoč to zblízka.
Já to přiblížím, kámo.
Je, nebo vidět, že fakt nikdo nic s ničím neděláme. Kámo, to je nějaký, vole, nějaký loophole, nebo...
Já nechápu, jako, jak si to může takhle hrát.
Kámo, víš, to je divný jak svině, že se tady hnuli věci, ale ty přístroje nic, vole, že?
A metal chain swings back and forth by itself. A chair moves and vibrates much like the bed frame they discovered earlier. But did you see it? Most terrifying of all, the strange translucent figure of a woman in a dress seems to walk across the hallway. The TV Twix team doesn't realize what their camera has captured, and even though they're freaked out by the bizarre movement of the chair, they continue to investigate, moving to a new location with an absolutely gruesome past. The incubator room.
Oh, that don't sound
According to
good.
local legend, a man was tied up and tortured to death in the back of this room. As Danny is telling the story, things...
Oh, the way it looks like his hands were bound to a metal rod on the ceiling on each side.
Start to get weird.
Tím, že vlastně ho přivázali, lynchovali jako svině, tamhle v tom zadním inkubátoru ho prostě normálně zavřeli, jo. A to je možná ta duše, protože když jsem o tom zrovna mluvil, jako že ho zavřeli, tak se nám to projevilo, jako že asi ano. Kámo, ty dveře toho inkubátoru, jak kde byl?
Nevíte to?
To si děláš prdel.
Kámo,
ten přístroj furt jede ten rempot.
That might be the incubator that the guy was thrown in.
Si děláš prdel. Kámo, co se to tady děje, ty vole?
Co bylo?
Kámo, nevím, mně přijde, vole, že ten rempot jakoby furt zvyšoval teplotu. Vzadu mi přijde, že se hejbe, kámo, to lano, vole. Vlastně mi to zdá.
Kámo, jestli taky...
Já nevím, možná už mám, kámo, fakt halucinace.
Ne, fakt, kámo, se hejbe asi, ale...
Myslíš?
The door is still moving.
Ty dveře,
kámo. Počkej, vole.
Kámo, to si děláš pryč odsaď.
Kámo.
Já zkusím, vole, z toho ekvipu ještě vyndat jeden vlastně jiný přístroj.
Kámo! Hej, kámo, já už jdu do prdele.
Ta židle se pohla teď, viděl jsi to?
Jo, viděl jsem to, kámo.
Ty
hej, já už jdu do
kámo,
prdele.
serem na to.
A ty dveře ještě,
kámo.
kámo.
Ten přístroj, vole.
Kámo. Hej.
Kámo, jdeme do prdele, odsaď do vole!
Kámo, vole.
Ty si děláš prdel, kámo, se nám ještě v životě nepodařilo zachytit tohle.
The TV Twix guys have had enough. The two investigators grab their equipment and just head home.
I think they probably got enough evidence out of this place. So yeah, I would think it's a good idea to actually get out of there and leave. They got plenty of evidence.
So did Danny and Dominic capture proof of the paranormal? Could this be the spirit of one of the employees that...
Okay. The spirit thing here you see in the doorway, I'm not always sure about those because those can be easily edited into videos. So those ones I am more skeptical on when it comes to videos. Now this other stuff, I'm not as skeptical because it's right there and it's, you know, it's hard to actually fake that stuff without actually seeing something that's helping you fake it.
Suffered horrible experiments here? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The ghost in the garage. This next creepy video was reposted to the internet without a source. Allegedly, a woman named Sarah is recording a video after she notices strange activity inside her neighbor's garage. What makes the footage so creepy is that her neighbors are not home. They're away on vacation, leaving both their home and garage completely empty. This is the video.
Oh, I saw the shadow. Saw it again. And a third time. Fourth. It's just constantly running back and forth. It's like it's pacing.
A light flickers and something seems to quickly race back and forth inside the garage. Whatever it is then stops and peeks out at her, staring right at Sarah before quickly disappearing out of sight. Now, without a source, it's impossible to know exactly what's going on here. But whatever this is, moves at a speed that's just a little too fast for a normal human being. So,
yeah, for how confined a garage normally is, I mean, they're not very big. Especially for houses like this, garages, they're not very big. They're normally like a one-car garage, which those aren't very wide. Now, for how fast this thing is moving, for how a confined space it is, it's not normal. It can't be a human because a human can't really move that quickly in such a confined space. So I don't think it's human. I think it's just a shadow person.
what do you think this is? Let me know. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe.
All right. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. That was Nuke's top 5 top 10 ghost videos so scary it gets you up to 11. One of which actually scared me, which was great. I like that. I like it when videos can actually do that. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. I would love to know your opinions on this. If there are any other videos you'd like to see me react to, please make sure to comment them down below or over on my Discord page. I do have a channel over on Twitch that I stream to every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please go check me out over on there. I would love to see you all over on my streaming channel. Links to everything is in the description below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.